Jai Shri Ram everyone, welcome back to my channel English with Desi Madam. My name is Rita and how are you doing guys? I hope you all guys are doing absolutely fine. So friends, in today's video I am going to discuss with you a technique which will help you to speak English fluently, which will help you to be fluent in English. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get into the topic. But before going to the topic, it's my humble request to all of you, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, so please do subscribe my channel, because these things gives me boost to create more and more valuable content for you. So watch the video right till then, don't skip the video. Okay friends, so let's get into the topic. Okay friends, so my today topic is that wonderful technique, and the technique name is that storytelling. You know what is the magic of telling, how to tell a story. We all are very happy to listen any kind of story when we were child. So we usually listen different type of story with our by our grandfather, by our grandmother. They always used to tell us different kind of story. So try all the technique. Storytelling is a wonderful technique, and just make sure to tell a motivational story or moral story. Why? Because motivational story and moral or story always they can give you energy, they can give you productive energy, which you will use in in order to fluent in English. Okay friends, so first I am going to tell you a wonderful story, and also I will give you some suggestion how to tell a story and how to make ourselves motivate throughout this English speaking journey. Okay, so the story goes like that. Once upon a time there was a king. He was gifted with two eagles, and the king liked both two eagles equally. After few days, both eagles grew up, and the king was very happy to see them. One day he thought to keep a caretaker for those two eagles. So he did the same. And he keep a caretaker. So the king wanted to see them, all the two eagles, flying high in the sky. So he came near the caretaker and said, "Give them a signal to flying high in the sky." So the caretaker did the same. Both two eagles understood the signal and they were flying high in the sky. But first eagle was flying high in the sky. On the other hand, second eagle flight for some time, and then he came up and sit in a branch on which he used to sit always. So the king was very disappointed to see the behavior of the second eagle. He said to the caretaker, "Why it is happening? First eagle, is flying high in the sky. But on the other hand, second eagle is not flying high. Why it is happening?" So the caretaker said that, "Sir, it was the problem from the beginning, and second eagle usually come flight high few times and usually come to back again and sit on a branch which he used to sit always." So the king was very disappointed. He wanted to see a second eagle flying high as like the first eagle. So he said to the caretaker, "Oh caretaker, make an announcement in the city that those who will we make second eagle flying high in the sky will be rewarded many, many treasure and lot of money. So the caretaker did the same. The next morning, many people came and they tried to fly high in the sky, the second eagle, but they were unsuccessful to make second eagle flying high in the sky. So the king was disappointed to see them and he gave up and he went to the palace. Okay, so the next morning when the king was wake up, so he was surprised to see that both two eagles were flying high in the sky. So he called the caretaker immediately and he asked, why? How is this possible? How did it possible? Because yesterday many people came and they were unable to make them flying high in the sky, but today both eagles were flying high in the sky. How it is possible? So the caretaker said that, sir, when all the scholars were unsuccessful to make both the eagle flying high, then one man came and done it. He has done it. So um, king said that, call that man near me. So that man called and that man came near the king and he was the farmer. So the king asked that man, how is it possible? How you can do it? Okay, so that man said that, sir, I don't know, like like all the scholars. I am a farmer, so I usually cut the branch on which second eagle usually used to sit always, and he had no option. He did not have any option other than flying high in the sky. I did not do I do not do any different thing. I just cut the branch on which the second eagle was generally used to sit. So the king rewarded that man with lots of money and treasure, and the king was very happy. So this is a story. Okay, now let's talk about the moral of this story. Okay, so if we see in our life, we generally find that it is happening in our life. Okay, it is happening with lot of people. They have a lot of potential, but they don't know how to use. They don't aware of their potential. They generally said that I am unable to learn any new thing. I am unable to learn how to speak in English fluently. How I can speak in English fluently. I am not from English medium school. I am not from convent school. I am not able to do it. So, but they don't give up their comfort zone. Okay, so you have to give up your comfort zone and just start to speak out whatever in your mind. Okay, just start to speak out. Once you do it, then you will be master in English, then you will be fluent in English. Okay, so don't give always excuse. You have to give up your comfort zone. So this is the moral of this story. Once you give up your comfort zone, then every big thing is possible for you and you will be able to speak in English. If you always think that I am unable to do it, I am unable to learn this thing, then it happens in reality, because it's a universe. Okay, whatever you think in your mind, universe will give you that thing. So think always positive. Okay, recognize your power, recognize your potential. You have a lot of potential, just start to use it wisely. Okay friends, so friends, that's all I wanted to share with you in this video. Use this technique. Story technique is a wonderful technique, and I hope you like my video. If you did so, please give it a like, to share with your friends and family, and let me know in the comment box how did you like my video, because I love to read your comments. So friends, we will see you in the next video. Till then, Jai Siya Ram.